Oh my God, I have so many tabs open. Close all my tabs. Son of a bitch. Good morning. Good morning. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Logie, and with me today, of course, is my co-host here on Mondays, Zeropium. How are you doing, brother?
I've got two tabs open, so I can't follow that. But good morning to you, and good morning to everybody in chat. It is lovely to see you all again
Got
on
like
this nice, cool, mild, rainy December morning.
got like 20 fucking Twitter tabs open, 14 YouTube tabs open, and I'm sitting here click, close all of them.
Oh,
I don't need them all open.
God, what an intro. So hail and good morning. I see y'all in the chat. I can't. Loki will do our roll call, but good morning to all of you. Quick shout out to everybody. Good to see you all again.
Gun Bunny, good morning, Gun Bunny. Purple Valkyrie, good morning, Purple. Arwen Avalon, good morning, Lady Arwen Ghost Rider, good morning, Snort a Boobas Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Good morning, Snort a Boobas Cuber. Good morning, everybody. Let's see who we got here. We've got Gun Buddy, Arwen, Purple. To Mark the Infinitely Tired. Good morning, the Wrench, the Bash Brother from the South. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing this morning? Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches, the Bash Brother of the North. Good morning, Daryl the Derelict. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Keely Chow. Roll Tide, Keely, Roll Tide. Good morning, brother. DJ Ronnie G, Mary's Game Room. Good morning, Mary. Let's see. Adega Outlaw, the Doctor of Disaster and Destruction is here. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Adega. Psychodorf 9! How are you doing, brother? How are you doing? Dean Krantz, good morning, Dean. Good morning. Good morning, Shum, good morning, the Fixer One. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys had a kick-ass weekend and are ready to start the week with a bang. Sony Spartacus.
Who is Sony Spartacus?
Sony Spartacus is Sony's answer to Xbox Gamepass.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Except we've got a couple of problems here.
I thought they had a version like that already or something.
Yeah, it's called PlayStation Now. What they've got is they've got PS Plus, which is the ability to play games online, the ability to get a free game or two a month, I think. And then you've got PlayStation Now, which is a streaming service, cloud-based gaming.
Oh boy.
That you cannot download their games. You cannot like put them on your hard drive and play them. Mexican Iron Man, good morning, Mexican Iron Man. He says, how much do I have to super chat to get a Zeropium Santa Inc. watch party? And what say you two about Spider Weirdo verse?
Mexican Iron Man, let me just say it is good to see you again, my friend. Great to see you. I want you to rearrange the letters in Santa until you come up with the name I'm thinking. And that will answer your question as to why I will not watch Santa Inc. In regards to the Spider Weirdo verse, it's the world we live in. State of confusion.
Thank you so much, Mexican Iron Man, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Skull!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
Purple would watch it with you.
If enough people are into it, maybe, but I will be drinking through the whole thing. Mexican Iron Man, good one there. He's the one that figured it out. Yep, there you go. That's why Santa is the root of all evil. I mean, every year he will take little kids onto his lap in the mall and whisper in their ear, "Don't be afraid to tell me what you really want."
Okay, that was creepy.
Yeah, it was. That's how I do it.
Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. Arwen Avalon says Santa ink sucks shiny Christmas balls.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And Psychodorf 9. Oh, I'm sorry. Psychodorf 9 with a $2 super chat, a fresh pot of caffeine for the host's use. Oh my God, I burped on my own stream.
Yeah,
I need it.
That's okay. You know what? The voice is back because you said his name the right way.
That's right. Thank you so much, Psychodorf 9. This one is just for you, brother. Little fucking monsters fighting each other this morning. Skull! The loudest skull on the internet.
Go Power Rangers. Oh wait,
that was Godzilla.
Yeah, I know. It's all the same thing. All right, so let's retrack for a little bit. Also, thank you all for the super chats. You guys are continuously nonstop, kick-ass awesome. So PlayStation's got their little Google Stadia wannabe thing going on now. I mean, it's like really. I mean, I guess if enough people want it, they'll go for it. But to me, it's like streaming is just no, not down for that.
Yeah, it's all streaming. Well, this is what PS Now is.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what PS Now is. The Spartacus is going to be something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So they are going to wrap PS Now and PS Plus into one package. Obviously, this is what they've been needing to do for a long time. Stop selling two services and just sell one.
Yeah.
You're going to have the El Cheapo version, which is pretty much what PS Plus is. Whatever it is. And then they're going to have an upgraded version. Then they're going to have an ultimate version. Now, the ultimate version is what caught my attention. You are going to have a catalog of PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and PS5 games.
Well, that's interesting.
Now, if you are on your PlayStation, some of these games you will be able to download. If you were on a computer playing these games, you're not going to be able to download them. You're just going to have to play them all online. Some of them obviously will not be playable on the PC. Some of them will only be able to be played on the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4.
Well, it's an interesting concept. I guess we'll have to wait and see if it works out.
Well, here's a problem I see with this. And this is where Xbox has got them beat. They will not be releasing new games.
All right.
Xbox releases their specific console only games, like Forza 5 came out on just the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Day one, it's on there to play.
With a day one patch? Did it come with that?
With a day one patch.
Of course. Also, real quick, Gun Bunny would like to ask you, do you have Twisted Christmas by Twisted Sister?
Yes.
All right, there we go. Well, I'm glad we cleared up that groovy mystery, gang. All in the van. Here we go.
And Mexican Iron Man, Mark, I hate the Flash. That is the stupidest character ever created. No. The vagina squirrel, whatever they call her now. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, great. I just threw up in my mouth.
Nature girl. You can get a lot stupider than the Flash.
Excellent.
Christopher Lee Christmas album is dope. I don't have that.
Me either. I didn't even know there was such a thing. It's kind of freaky when you think about it.
Okay, so you're not going to get new games on the on this new PlayStation Network. Both Ghost Rider. You're not going to get any new games. Xbox comes out with new games right off the bat. Now, Nintendo doesn't have anything like this.
No, they don't.
Could you imagine? And this is just man, this is just, you know, me. I'm a sucker for something like this. Could you imagine? Would you pay? Let me ask you a question. Would you pay $19.99 a month to have access to a bunch of NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, a bunch of those games on your Switch?
Well, the funny thing is, Nintendo Switch Online already had that, and the majority of us were paying $19.99 a month. Actually, no, it was $20 a year for a small but humble collection of NES and Super Nintendo games and things like that. And then they jacked the price up to include Nintendo 64 and, you know, their so-called expansion pack or whatever, which ain't that great, but I went ahead and I bought it anyway. But there's a lot of issues that are going along with that. I won't get into them clearly, because I mean the number one thing that was missing was GoldenEye. Everyone's saying, "Where's GoldenEye? Where's GoldenEye?" Well, GoldenEye is in a bit of a pickle right now because that's MGM property, and with all the crap they got going on over there, that's a whole can of worms. And it's licensing. I mean, they got to pay a lot of money to get games like that brought over. For example, quick example. Banjo-Kazooie is coming at some point. We just don't know when. But Banjo-Kazooie was made and owned by Rare. Rare is owned by Microsoft. You know, how much money are they going to have to pay to bring that over?
Yeah.
So it's a dilly of a pickle. So to answer your question, yes, I would. Yes, I would absolutely pay that because a bunch of us were paying that already. And we got a fraction of the Dream Collection everybody would love to have on there.
And that's the problem, isn't it? It's a fraction of the Dream Collection.
Yeah, it's not all that impressive, but you know, I went ahead and I like the original Nintendo Switch Online. I had no problem doing that. That was cool because it was $20 for an entire year. Now it's about $60 or $70 for another entire year, I guess. No big deal, but damn, the games are severely lacking for what we're paying for. So we all kind of have hope that it will be rectified in the near future.
See, and yes, the Rare Collection has both Banjo-Kazooies. Those are on Xbox. This is what I see Xbox doing right, and this is why you've got 18 million subscribers to the Xbox Gamepass. This ultimate pass.
Yeah, because you know, all of you know by now, I'm diehard Nintendo fan, but I will tell you, Microsoft did that right. Xbox Game Pass, that is the way to do it.
You've got a huge chunk of OG Xbox games. You've got Xbox 360 games. You've got pretty much everything that's come out on Xbox One, almost everything. It's a giant smorgasbord. It's like a buffet of gaming. Oh yeah. And you just download it to your Xbox or you download it to your computer and then you play it.
Yeah. Smorgasbord is right. Cause like me and you, oh man, we'd be very hungry for stuff like that.
So imagine Nintendo doing something like that. I can already imagine what Sony's going to do. What Sony needs to do is get the hell onto we want a whole collection on this new PlayStation Spartica, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's the code name for it. I doubt they're going to call it that. I'm pretty sure they're just going to call it PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's really funny because PlayStation Now, that's the one where you get a handful of games to play for free or whatever. Yeah. Well, that's a very ironic name because it's like, okay, here's your PlayStation Now, because you're not going to be getting it ahead of time or you're not going to be getting it later on. This is what we're giving you right now. So enjoy it because that's all you get.
Well, hell, you got 10 free games when you got a PS5.
That's okay.
That blew me away. I was like, okay, you're just going to give 10 free games?
Yeah, but considering how friggin' impossible they are to come by now, you should be getting 20 or 30 free games.
Wow, yeah.
That's a whole other can of worms.
And that's something else I wanted to talk about. The PS5s are like almost impossible to get. I mean, I can't remember what the last one was I looked at. I think it was like $1,500.
which is
but
just ridiculous.
and the Xbox One X is almost as bad, trying to get a hold of that.
Yeah.
But the S, I want to tell you guys something. I'm not a shill for Microsoft. I'm not trying to sell Microsoft shit, but the amount of stuff that the S can play, and the fact that you're getting it in 120 FPS, that's just like...
That's crazy. Could you imagine racing at 120 FPS?
For $299. For $299 right now, because they're all in stock everywhere.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants the S. But I'm telling you, you're not going to get a gaming computer that can do what that can do for less than $1,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's insane. You're not going to get that anywhere for $299.
Absolutely not. I mean, it's a bit of a compromise, because I was always a console guy, and when I started playing games on PC, I'm thinking, "Wow, this is amazing." And I used to hate the thought of mouse and keyboard, but now it's just like second nature. A lot of like run and gun games, like Gears of War or anything like that. I have a hard time going back to a controller now, just because I'm so
used to a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, for sure. So I understand, if you want to be a PC gamer and you can't afford it or whatever, like my rig's a few years old now and it still plays everything just fine. But if you want to compromise and go a little cheaper route, there's consoles today do amazing things for a fraction of the price.
And Sagadorf 9 says, saving my money for a PS5.
Good. So you're up to what, $3-4 grand now? Good luck, buddy. I feel your pain.
Purple says would rather buy a Steam Deck next year. I am getting one of those.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to let me know how those work, because that's they are so nice looking.
They are sleek and sexy.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
I wouldn't even care if that thing weighed 12 pounds. It just looks beautiful.
So, someone was saying, yeah, but it's only 720p. No.
So what?
No.
Even if it was, so what?
It's upscaled to 1080p. You've got it in your lap. It's not a giant screen. It's not a giant fucking TV screen. Oh, but it's not 4K. It's in your lap. There ain't anything else out there that looks as good as that you're going to get in a handheld. Period. Quit bitching.
Yeah. Quit begging for the world to be giving to you, Just you think about 20, 30 years ago, like we're living in a futuristic age now. So be thankful for what you get.
Where we just don't have enough parts to put shit together either.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah, because it's a fast market, real fast market.
But yeah, I see that Steam Deck and I'm like, oh, you are so sexy. And I've got a giant library. You know this. I've got this giant fucking game library that's on my computer. Sure as shit, I wanna carry that around with me.
Hell yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely.
DJ Ronnie G, okay, if you have the deck, you can get Xbox Gamepass on the deck. And right there's your game streaming. So you will be able to game stream from your handheld.
Yeah. Fixer One up there says 4K is already being phased out for 8K. I mean, like, really, can you just calm the hell down for one moment? Like, do you have to have everything moving so fast? I don't get it. Now we're all going to have to go out and buy 8K TVs. Like, who the hell has the patience to keep up with stuff like that?
No, I'll keep my 4K. I'm planning on getting a projector. I was planning on getting a 1080p projector. Now I'm looking at 4K because they're going to be cheaper.
Mm-hmm. 3.5 in floppy compared to thumb drive. 3.5 in floppy. Oh man, I saw a joke years ago. It was a single still frame image of the original Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo, and it said this image contains more info than what was housed on the entire game cartridge of the original Super Mario Brothers. Like, oh man. But yeah, it's crazy.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun. Can the human eye even see in 8K? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean,
No,
if
it cannot.
if it's projecting in 8K and we're seeing it, I guess we're seeing what 8K
You can't
wants us to
see. You can't see everything in 4K.
But 3D will never be true 3D. Hold your hand up in front of your face. That's as real as 3D is going to get, folks. That's
And
it.
Shockwave right here makes a good point. Final Fantasy VII Part 2, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so
Moving
everybody
on.
knows, they clip this, put it away, whatever. June 1st, 2022. Final Fantasy VII Remake on PC.
Ba, 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 ba.
June 1st, 2022.
It's coming.
It is coming.
Oh, yeah.
Be like Ready Player One eventually. People will disappear into games.
Sometimes I wish I could. I disappeared in Skyrim again on Saturday. Again.
You used to.
Yeah, you used to.
Star Trek Online. Tell me you didn't.
Oh man, I can't tell you how many hours I put into that. And I still have yet to go back because I want to do all the little snowmen battles again for Christmas this year.
Thousands and thousands of hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thousands. When you max the game time out and it's like, sorry, we can't count any higher. Yeah.
when you got devs sending you private messages saying, hey, you've been on for X amount of time. You ever think about taking a break? Oh man. We had some good times back then. I'll be on Skype, Daz.
That's right. Yeah, smoking cigarette. Let me roll a cigarette.
I need to roll another cigarette.
Oh my God. Now I remember who that is.
If you ever had to go back and do that again, would you?
No.
No.
No. Not
Totally,
that.
Totally
No.
been destroyed again. Oh.
No.
Oh well, that's okay. It's the memories we take.
How much time? Guys, I spent probably enough to buy a small sedan on that fucking game. I added it up one day and I was like, God damn, you could buy a really nice taken care of used sedan with how much money I spent on that fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Mm-mm.
But
No,
hey,
I wouldn't do that again.
If you're in the heat of the moment and you believe in something, then sometimes you just do it. Oh man. Well, moving along. What else we got on tap here?
Oh, we've got Psychodorf 9, 52 weeks in Elite Dangerous.
I believe it. I will never forget the first and only time I got in my ASP Explorer and just got up, prepped myself, and flew all the way to the center of the galaxy just to see Sagittarius A*. Oh my God. I cannot tell you how long that took and how long it took to come back into a station and sell all of my star cartography there. Oh my God. That probably took 2 or 3 hours, but it was so worth it. It was worth it.
Oh yeah. I remember getting an HTC Vive just for Elite Dangerous. And dude, I want to tell you something. We've all done combat. You've done combat on Elite Dangerous. Yeah. Okay, you know how it sucks absolute balls when you're tracking a target and it's like it flies up out of range of your vision and then doubles back.
Yeah.
It like flips over, does a 180-degree turn, and then recrosses your vision, and you're like, shit, and you got to flip and go after it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Imagine with a VR helmet, you're tracking the target through the top of the canopy. Not the front view, where you're usually looking, where you're flying around, but actually like leaning your head up to look up and tracking the target from the top of the canopy, watching it turn over and turning over with it.
Yeah.
And constantly leading the target to where you're just constantly hitting it.
That was an interesting sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I could only imagine. But yeah, I've done combat. I was gonna say, do you remember how funny it was when me, you, and our old friend Shug all went out together and just started hunting things left and right?
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
I cashed in a payday, and we all bought pythons, and I had the balls to fly this thing around
Without insurance.
without buying ship insurance, and I got blown up. But actually, I think I did have insurance because it kicked in. I was given enough to rebuy it and not really lose anything. But oh man, yeah, we had some good times there too.
Ghost Rider said that's why I like the Python. The Anaconda is cool, but hard to combat without a fighter bay. They have fighter bays now, and you can walk around on 2 legs.
I remember
That's something.
Yeah, I remember finally cashing in enough to get an Anaconda, and man, I really just didn't like it. I resold it and went back to a Python.
Yeah.
What other ship did I really like? It was the Vulture.
The Vulture.
Yeah, Vultures were great for just.
That's what we went out in. We're Vultures. The 3 of us went out in Vultures,
taking on Anacondas.
Loki figured out how to fire his weapons without building up heat.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how.
Oh God, it was eons ago.
But it was through what was it? It was some program that I used that I was like, okay, here, insert this line of code here.
And
here,
one of those, yeah.
Cheat Engine.
Yeah.
It was Cheat Engine. It was a custom line of code through Cheat Engine. I didn't like hack a value or anything like that. Mm-hmm. What I did was I retrained the game to ignore heat.
Just small disclaimer, 0 Hour does not approve or condone the use of Cheat Engine and all herein parties mentioned there forward. Thank you.
Well, we were toying around in private. We weren't going out and killing private, people.
Yeah, I never bothered with public server PvP or anything like that. Everything we did was private, and we mainly just did it just to test weapons and crap like that.
No, we went into asteroid fields and blew people up.
Yeah, that's all we did.
Daryl, like hours and hours and hours playing GoldenEye multiplayer. After getting my emulator working, I will be James Bond again. Oh yes, if you need any help with that, let me know.
Yes.
I'm like a pro. I used to build main machines.
Right. So. Daryl, me and you, basement level, pistols only,
slappers only, slappers only.
No, screw slappers. Use pistols, man. You want to be James Bond? Use a pistol. License to kill mode. 1 shot, 1 death. You're on. If I remember how to control the damn thing. It's been a New York minute. Is that what they call it?
Ramming a Python with my Type 10.
Okay. All right. Boarding bay is now open.
Yeah, no odd job. Slappers only, no odd job.
Yeah,
there
no
it is. Golden gun
job.
mode. Punk Waddle says golden gun mode.
Yeah. Or you could play with proxy mines. I was always an ass, and I would hide proxy mines under the ammo boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone picks up ammo, and they keep going exploding. Like, what the hell's going on? I'm just playing smart, guys. That's all I'm doing.
I tried playing it again a month ago. It's strange with a 360 controller. It is.
It is.
Because you're not used to that. You're used to like the sway. Do you remember the sway from left to right?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good times. Oh, man. Yeah.
Slappers. Anyway, video game awards. What a giant hunk of shit.
Well, let's pull up the list here. Here are your nominees, folks. So take it for what it is. Deathloop by Arcane
Game of the
Studios. Year. Yeah, Game of the Year. These are your nominees for Game of the Year. Deathloop by Arcane Studios and Bethesda Softworks. It Takes Two by Hazelight Studios and Electronic Arts. Devil. Some little game, I don't know, looks kind of crappy. It's called Metroid Dread by Mercury Steam and Nintendo, I guess. Psychonauts 2 by Double Fine, Xbox Game Studios. Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart by Insomniac Games and Sony Interactive Entertainment. And last but not least, Resident Evil Village by Capcom.
What do we got on best game direction?
Best game direction.
Just keep going. Give us the whole list.
Are you sure? It's a long list.
No, we'll go with.
Well, I'll pick out the main ones here. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. So best game direction, we have once again Deathloop by Arcane Studios and Bethesda. Blah blah blah. It Takes Two, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, and Returnal. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Best score in music. Cyberpunk 2077. I think there's a band out there called Health. I think they're just called Health. They did a lot of the score for Cyberpunk. Actually, really quick. Trent Reznor, well, 9 Inch Nails and Health did a really cool song together. It's called Isn't Anyone or Everyone, something like that. Go check it out. It's very dark and broody. So, best score in music, Cyberpunk 2077. Deathloop, Near Replicant version 1.22474487139. That's in the title, guys, so take it for what it is. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and The Artful Escape. Yeah. All right, so here we go. What else we got? Best mobile game. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay, let's go. Loki, here's one for you. Best VR AR game. Hitman 3. I Expect You to Die 2.
Fun.
Right.
No, Hitman 3 was fun.
Okay.
It was.
Lone Echo 2.
Didn't play it.
Resident Evil 4.
Played it. Absolutely wonderful. Love
Awesome.
getting to play Resident Evil 4 in a VR environment.
Excellent. And Sniper Elite VR.
Haven't played it.
All right.
But Hitman 3 and Resident Evil 4, great. Absolutely great.
Excellent.
But they should have had more. They should have had more on here. Seriously.
Yeah. All right. Best action adventure game. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Metroid Dread. Psychonauts 2. Ratchet and Clank. Resident Evil Village. There's a lot of repeats this year.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Best role-playing game. I can't believe this is even a nominee, but Cyberpunk 2077.
There's nothing on here. There's, like you said, Cyberpunk, Monster Hunter Rise, Scarlet Nexus. All this shit sucked. All of this sucked. Cyberpunk was a fucking wreck. Monster Hunter Rise was a fucking wreck. Scarlet Nexus is fucking boring. Shin Mega Tensei 5, fucking boring. Tales of the Rise, nothing.
Yeah.
This is fucking sad.
Yeah.
This is the saddest list of shit I have ever seen.
Yeah. Except for Metroid Dread. I can't believe this is even a category. Most anticipated game.
It's because there's nothing else.
What's the point of that? Why don't you just wait till the game comes out and award it based on its own merits? Like, oh, I hope this game is good. Like, if
God of War, Elden Ring's on there, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon, which manly echo I don't want. Untitled sequel to Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, everybody's waiting for that. And Starfield, everyone's waiting for that.
Yeah.
If Starfield shows up like Cyberpunk, though, Bethesda is fucking done.
I don't think they'll be done, but they are going to be waiting with pitchforks and torches when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out sometime in the next 26 years.
If Bethesda launches Starfield as wrecked as Cyberpunk, and Microsoft doesn't fire the entire fucking dev team.
Mm-hmm. They're not bugs. They're feature mechanics. It just works, ladies and gentlemen. It just works. Now, Starfield, I can see them getting maybe a few passes on that. But if they screw up ES6, oh, man, the backlash is going to be nuclear. Absolutely nuclear.
The fact that you've got Resident Evil Village on best game of the year. I want to tell you something. I played through that twice, and I played through all the mercenary shit. The combat is solid. The fighting is solid.
Yeah, it's
the
not like
story in that game sucked the sweat off a dead dog's balls.
Yeah.
The giant fucking Dom lady. I can't even remember her name right now.
Oh, Lady Dimitrescu.
Lady
or something.
Demetrius, whatever. Yeah. Her and her daughters are in like 20 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just so overblown and so overhyped, and so it was crap.
Yeah, I will give Capcom a little bit of credit here for going somewhere a little bit different after with this one and Resident Evil 7. Because I mean, in all honesty, unless you're just absolutely super creative in every possible way, how far can you really push a zombie genre? So I'll give them credit for trying something a little bit different, kind of taking one big step out into that strange neck of the woods there. So it was something different. Because really, I mean, if you just do zombie game after zombie game over and over again, how much can you make those games differ from each other? I just really don't see it happening. So props to them for at least trying something new.
And this is just a giant list of crap.
Like best mobile game? Are you kidding me? I guess it's a thing though. Mobile games are huge, man. They make a lot of money.
Don't y'all have bones?
Yeah, but it's not what we want. If I play a game, it's when I'm killing 5 minutes on the shitter there. I don't know. Actually, no, don't take your phone into the bathroom when you do that. That's just bad. But y'all know where my vote for Game of the Year is going. I don't care. Just having it nominated is nice, even though the competition's not that stiff. But hey, if you take a Metroid franchise and you have the same story ongoing through 5 titles over a span of 30 years, that's quite a big accomplishment. Because this chapter is now closed.
This right here,
Now
I
we're
want to
doing
tell you
something
something.
else. Evil
This
Genius
right
2.
here, Evil Genius 2 World Domination, has got to be the funnest game I've played this year. In the span of 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, since Black Friday, I have played 40 hours.
That's not bad.
40 hours. And I have loved every single minute of it. It took me a little while to get used to the rules of the game and how things operate. But once I did that, everything's like apple pie now. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I would say this is the funnest game I have played, new game, the entire year.
Excellent. So that would for sure get your vote.
Oh yeah,
For
this will
best
for
sim
sure
strategy.
for this year. Yes, if Total War Warhammer 3 had come out this year, which it was supposed to back in October, that might have been a different call. But
yeah. So who knows? Who knows?
Art direction, score and music, audio design, best performance.
Games for impact, best community support. That just kills me.
Giancarlo Esposito, that is Gus Fring off of Breaking Bad in Far Cry 6. I could not play Far Cry 6. I played like an hour of it and was just like, I don't really care. And this is just like every other Far Cry game that's come out for the last 10 years.
Look who popped up down there. Brightest day with $1.99 helping Loki afford
more games.
Hey, $1.99 will buy you something on a mobile game if that's
right.
To go down.
That's right.
It's probably not going to get you a whole lot, but oh well.
Thank you so very much, Brightest Day. Thank you, brother. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Skål! Yeah, Far Cry is kind of falling down. Pixar 1. I heard about Battlefield 2042. I heard about how bad it is. Of course I did. There isn't anybody not talking about how bad Battlefield 2042 is. And everybody was saying, oh, it's going to be so good. Have you seen the trailer? And I'm like, I don't trust any of that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that was going to be one of those games where you can pay $1 to reload your clip.
But it looks so good, Zero. Oh, man, it looks so good. The trailer looks so, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That doesn't mean anything, especially this day and age. It can look good all all at once, but really, I mean, it's like eating food. It can look good, but if it tastes like crap, I ain't gonna buy it again. Sorry.
Games for impact.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
I
Games for impact, like how much they impacted the market, or
don't
impacted
know.
a genre, or yeah, I don't know, or how big their friggin' carbon footprint was. I don't know. Did I say this?
Yeah.
No Man's Sky, best community support. I told Loki earlier because the community has been yelling at the team of
Oh my
developers
God,
for the
dude.
past 5 or 6 years.
I want to tell you something. This right here. Let me ask you something. If you can't see a game, and I'm not being mean here, folks. I'm not being mean here, but if you can't see a game, how can you play a game?
If you can't see it,
If you can't see it, if you can't literally see it, if you can't see the cars on the screen and you can't see the game, how do you play it?
you don't.
Well, they have
Is that with the
have
brightness
like
turned up.
they have text to voice
Oh, come
on
on.
Forza 5 for people that are blind. I'm not kidding you. When I first loaded it up on my computer, because I play Forza 5 on my PC is more than enough power to play it at max fidelity. The game talks to me. Main menu, start menu, and you have to go in and you actually have to turn that off every single time you load the game.
That's kind of annoying.
Yes.
Is there like a
You have to go to options, you have to go to accessibility, and you have to turn it off every single time you start the game. I do not know if that is the way it is on Xbox Series S or X, because I don't have one of those. But
Well,
that's the way it
nobody
is
else
on
does
PC.
I don't get it. Is there like some, what do they call those things where the friggin' little voice box things give you directions when you're in your car or whatever? I forget the technical term. But is that what it would be like? Like in 1,000 yards, turn left, turn left, turn left.
Well, it
Now-
does
now
that. It
turn
does.
right.
It does that anyway.
No, you're going too fast.
But-
Going too fast. Slow down. Slow down.
It
Right,
doesn't
right.
do that, but it does tell you, in 1,000 feet, turn left. But everything you like access in the menu, it says it. So if you go to the menu, it will tell you the header of every menu so that you can navigate if you can't see. I'm not being mean again. I'm not being I'm not being meanie Loki. But if you can't see, how can you drive?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Oh my God. Is it best esports event? Come on, guys. Really? They're trying to build up gamers to be better than what we actually we just play games, man. Like with those commercials where all the gamers are like cracking their knuckles before they sit down. Like, come on.
Well, that's the
Seriously.
way. Okay, so I'm going
Also-
to tell you a story. I'm going to tell
Sorry,
you a
just-
story real quick.
Real quick, thank you, Brightest Day in Punk Wallet. It was called GPS. I don't know why my brain is so fried this morning. But go ahead.
So we're at the Retropalooza Convention in Dallas. Me, Mexican Iron Man, and Nick from Echo Base Network. And Nick and Mike are playing Street Fighter, right? And they're like going back and forth, and it's like a seesaw battle, right? Who's going to win? Yeah, Hadouken.
Shoryuken.
What they don't know, and what Nick found out, was that Loki used to tournament. Loki used to go to Street Fighter tournaments. I went to Halo tournaments too back in the day. But Loki used to go to Street Fighter tournaments. And
That's where
so
Loki learned how to teabag.
Nick beats Mike, and I'm like, hey, let me jump in and we'll do a round. And it was so bad that he wouldn't fight me a second time. Oh, I love Nick.
my
I
God.
love Nick. I love Nick to death. He just didn't see that coming. Every move. I know the frames.
Yeah.
So there are frames.
Frame
We were playing Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah.
And that's one of the easiest ones to see the frame on. Every move has a frame of moves.
Yeah.
So if you do like a Hadoken, there are 3 different frames the Hadoken goes into, and then you're held. After you do the Hadoken, you're held in place for like a second before you bring your arms back in and you can fight again.
Mm-hmm. That's what they call frame perfect. Pixel perfect input. Loki ruined my retro gaming experience because he shows up like I'm 7 years old, and I'm sorry. That's enough. I love you, Mim. Mim, you
Swatted me with a stick.
Also, he had another one up there too. Driving for the blind. Wait, what? Imagine sexy time in the dark. Mexican Iron Man. Go left for left. Now push forward. Push forward. Lols. No, you're doing it wrong.
But yeah, there are frames to every move. Everything you do has a frame. Even the light moves that you can do very, very quickly have a frame and a area of counterattack.
Well, those quick attacks, you probably got like a 2 to 3 frame window for all your counters and stuff like that.
Oh, you can do like 3 or 4 of those in the matter of one frame.
Man, I'm gonna have to relearn how to do all this stuff over again.
Yeah. Yeah, Loki can do like a 15-hit combo and nothing flat. Anyway.
Mim, Purple Valkyrie says she'll play with you. Oh my, that came out wrong. Never mind. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Well, I did, but that's not what I meant. Paraphrase that as you will. Also, real quick, we missed one up there. Pat S. I'm sorry. What did you say? Loki's Mornings of Mischief. You and Z should do your own awards list last Monday of the year.
Mexican Iron Man threw a $4.99 super chat in and said, driving for the blind. Wait, what? Imagine sexy time in the dark. Mexican Iron Man, go left for left. Now push forward. Push forward!
You ever get that creepy deja vu feeling?
And then that.
There's that feeling again. I don't know. There's a glitch in the Matrix.
Thank you so much for your super chat, Mexican Iron Man. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and we're going to send out the Viking army this morning. Skål!
Chris, don't you shake your head at me. Don't do it.
Nope, never deja vu Zeropium.
No, there's always something out there that's weird and creepy and yeah. Oh crap, that was 2. Damn. All right, there's your quota for the next month. So
He was sad about Street Fighter. Yes, I know, Purple. I know. We were teasing.
You know, if you want a good chance, I welcome anyone to challenge me to a nice game of Mario Paint. I'm just throwing that out there.
And Mexican Iron Man is loading his expansion pack.
Now loading the loading screen. Excellent. Oh man, what a good crew this morning. We had some fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for coming first thing in the morning. Oh.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll throw
Bravo.
I'll throw a little bit out here for you. If you want to pop in some GoldenEye, slap that Rumble Pack in and get yourself the infinite ammo cheat and pull out some dual RCP 90s and just let the fur fly, because that is the fastest firing gun in the game. So that'll kick you up into 4th gear.
Well, if you have room for a third, I do play BSG Deadlock. Brightest day.
Right on. All the men in chat taking notes. Smart men. Also very stupid.
Rumble Pack.
Don't take anything we say seriously.
Rumble Pack.
Yeah, just make sure you got some good batteries, because that RCP 90. What was it? 8.5
motorboating
9. Yeah, 8.5 or 9 bullets a second on the RCP 90. Yeah. That reminds me of a song I used to know back in the day. It goes something like this. You put the left leg over your shoulder. You put the right leg over your shoulder, and then you. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Sorry, guys. That was horrible. Horrible and ill-timed. My apologies. Gulp. Double giggity. Finish him. Flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
Hmm.
Did you play Mortal Kombat 11?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Honestly, the last one I
Okay.
played, it was either 9 or 10. I don't remember.
Okay, so hold on. Hold on here real quick. Mortal Kombat 1995 film. Okay.
Oh,
Who
God.
is the biggest standout in the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie?
For me personally?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just because of the attitude, I'd say Johnny Cage.
Okay, for me, it was Shang Tsung.
Mm-hmm. I could see that. Absolutely.
So, Kerry Tagawa as Shang Tsung, flawless victory. Finish him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sitting there and I'm looking at all the stuff that's coming down the way, and I see this preview for the expansion thing for Mortal Kombat 11, and there he is, flawless victory. He's back, and they actually they made it look like him. It's him. It's his voice.
Mm-hmm.
They went and got Kerry Tagawa to do all the work for Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 11.
That is pretty wild.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brightest day with it. A good point there. But that katana, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, realistically, we couldn't count on Scorpion or Sub-Zero to have a standout performance there. Use the element which brings life. Get over here. Those were $500 sunglasses, asshole. Asshole is not a swear word. Sorry. Incoming. Stop. Televised 8K television scam alert. Stop.
And yes, Loki's keyboard does sound like a telegraph
Yes.
taper.
So does mine. I'd push buttons, but I'm afraid I'm gonna screw something up and the chat will explode.
Hey, brother Tron, it was so great hanging out with you and getting to hang out on Friday for your birthday, brother. I hope you had a excellent birthday, man. I really do. Tron's the best, dude. If you haven't met Legendary Tron yet, Tron is the absolute best.
Keyboard ASMR. You know, we should do a Skyrim book reading series too. I've got material. That'll be some weird ASMR material that'll give you nightmares.
Kajit says you
Oh,
do
man,
not buy flowers from someone else. Yes.
I didn't do the Khajiit today. I don't want to overdo my memes here, ladies and gentlemen. We're still compiling material, but I will do it this once for the fantastic crowd now. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Because, you know, we just stole them off someone else.
We do not rub grapes. We rub people.
Yes. We don't rub grapes. It gets too sticky in Khajiit's beautiful fur, yes?
Does Loki wear a cool 40s hat and a trench coat when he gets the scoop of the story of the century? Yeah, I look like Clark Kent.
Man, you know, I wish I could have been at least Marty time traveled to a time back then, because oh man, you go to those smoke-filled nightclubs where the dude's playing on the piano and scotch on the rocks, single malt, Speyside. Play it again, Sam. Loki and Zero in the quest for the ultimate sweet roll. What would the ultimate sweet roll be?
A giant fucking sweet roll. A giant like the size of a dragon. Dragon, there hasn't been a dragon in these parts in 1,000. Oh my god, it's a giant sweet roll.
That's good, because I'm gonna Foos Roda the hell out of this thing. Purple Valkyrie wants the lusty Argonian maid. We could do that. Lars and Sven may have to read that.
I used to go hunting for sweet rolls. Then I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, me one more time, White Run Guard. I'm the Thane. You now answer to me. I love how you can just murder, death, kill absolutely everyone. It's like, stop! You've committed crimes against Skyrim and their people. And you're like, I'm the Jarl Thane. Oh, forgive me, Thane. We'll look the other way this time. Your bounty's up to like 10,000 septims. Like, oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't know it was you. It's like how easily the Dovahkiin is to be forgotten. Oh, man. But I still love it. It is still an addiction. I did my
That's enough cheese.
Yeah. And the cheese. How rude. That guy is one of the best voice actors out there. I forget. What's his name again? I don't remember.
The key to time travel is knowing deodorant wasn't invented until 1888.
Is that true? I was not aware of that.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But I wear it all the time, twice a day.
Come back 3 days later and all is forgiven.
Yeah, no kidding. Or just go to jail and sleep it off for a day. No problem. But I still love Skyrim, folks. I just finished my 7 billionth playthrough this past Saturday.
Oh my God. I can't play that fucking game again. I can't. I really thought about it. I was like $20, but you can't use them all at once. They break all the other mods. And I'm just like, no, I'm not spending the $20 on it. I'm not going to do it. Screw it. I'm not doing it.
I just can't do it because it's going to break my mod list. And God, I don't want to go through all that again.
Yeah, to be a city guard, a prerequisite was getting shot in the knee with an arrow.
Oh, forgive me, Thane.
Yeah, they keep reselling it every few years. Oh, you got to buy the PS5 edition.
Yeah, you know what I thought?
It looks just the same.
Yeah, it
looks exactly the same. It's the exact same game. You know what it's on PS5.
What I thought was funny though is Todd Howard himself said, "Well, if you want us to stop re-releasing it, stop buying it." And here we are. We're still buying it. Maybe not as many as there used to be, but we're still buying it.
Wonder if Purple Valkyrie's got sexy mods.
I guess I don't know if what I have would be classified as sexy mods. I've got character makeover mods, so all the characters look, less block faced and whatever.
Oh, there's all kinds of shit for Skyrim.
Yeah, I don't know. Out of my 133 something active mods, Purple. Download the Skyrim multiplayer mod. You and I can check that out for scientific purposes.
Scientific purposes.
Yes, yell at me again, Dovahkiin. Yell at me again. Hit me with Cher Gorath's Wabbajack. Yeah, I don't know. I've got city overhaul mods where they just kind of, make the cities look better. I've got mountain mods, tree mods.
I've got graphics mods. I've got graphic mods, and I've got all the Lord of the Rings stuff.
Yeah, actually,
because I love using Lord of the Rings weapons.
Yeah, brightest day. I got plenty of weapons and armor and stuff.
Oh, I've got the Conan mod too. Can't help but pick that sword up. You killed my mother. You killed my father. You killed my people. You stole my father's sword. Must have been in my youth.
Yeah, actually, brightest day with a very good idea. I have always wanted to try a lot of the very highly endorsed. Excuse me, the highly endorsed quest mods, but I haven't got around to that yet because I keep replaying the damn campaign over and over again.
Yes, I have some outfits for Resident Evil 2 and 3. No, I didn't just say that really creepy.
That's all right. Nobody heard it. You never said it. Yeah. Although I got that Skyrim Serana dialogue add-on or edit or whatever it is, because oh man, I do love me some Serana.
Skyrim is a whole new experience with the experience mod.
Go figure, a role-playing game finally implementing experience after the fans made it happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to have a talk about modding.
We
got to have a discussion about modding one day. Guys, we're past an hour. We're out of here. We are out of here. Anything you want to throw out there before we get out of here?
I agree with brightest day. Live another life is a must. Absolutely. But anyway, no, really just real quick. Thank you all so much for tuning in once again to 0 Hour to hear us talk about all these geeky things of goodness. And yes, Soul Assassin, I am down with the vampire ladies. Just one. Serana's my bae. But yeah, thank you all very much once again, because you guys are just constantly awesome. And can you believe it? I didn't drop an F-bomb.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. So, Loki, you got anything to add, my brother?
Oh, yeah. Guys, head over to Mary's Game Room's charity. I'm sure the mods will throw a link in chat. Guys, if you can pass this around, share out the link, do something on Twitter, throw it out on your channel. Anything you can do to help, whether you donate or not, anything you can do to help. Spread word for this charity. It is for kids. It is for kids with cancer. It is the Extra Life campaign run by Mary's Game Room. I would so much appreciate if you guys could pass this around, share it. We are going to have a huge event on Christmas Day, a giveaway. We're going to be doing a big donation to Mary's charity on Christmas Day, matching her $2,500 for the donations that have been made.
Woo.
Anything you guys can do to help, please pass the link out, share it on your Twitter, share it on Facebook, anything you guys can do to help out with this campaign. We would very much appreciate it, and I'll owe you a favor. Thank you guys so very much for being here, for hanging out with us. And you're right, we didn't drop an F-bomb, but you know what? We're fucking out of here.
Mike is tired now. Go bother someone else.
Go bother someone else. I am Khajiit. I am not here for your entertainment. Take it easy, everybody. Take care. Have a great one. Be excellent to each other. And always speak friend to enter. Later, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.